Here are the Wellington Street bus stands. Welcome to the Beaufort Street Bridge. Over here we have only one bus stop, cat ID number 4 for the Blue Cat, only on the northbound side, and no other routes stop here. However, if you go around the corner, this is Wellington Street, and here are the Wellington Street bus stands, located right outside of the Perth Station main entrance. Wellington Street bus stands were the main transport hub for Perth from the 1880s, when Perth Station originally opened. This lasted until the 1960s, when there was major changes to the use of private and public transport in Perth. The first permanent trolley bus system in Australia opened along Wellington Street in 1933. Tram services also operated along this section for many years. Nowadays, the street is only served by buses, but it's still a major hub for people accessing bus services directly from Perth train station. On the 6th of August 2023, which is the filming date, incredibly, the bus stands got actual stand numbers and many more were added to space apart the buses. This is also due to the upcoming Armadale and Thornlie Line Shutdown starting in November 2023, where train replacement buses will be operating from Wellington Street along all the new bus stands. From this day to today, there are a total of 11 stands in Wellington Street. Before that, there were only between 2 and 6 stands at different times, because it did change around a lot. But today is the first day of operation of all 11 new stands. So we're going to take a look at them now. So as soon as you come down from the Barrack Street, Beaufort Street intersection there, you have stand 1 over here with a nice long shelter, which I don't know why it's already so dirty if it's brand new, but a big seat, and you can see stand change is effective today, 6th of August. On my watch it says 6. So you've got every single route listed and the stands they go to now. So this is stand 1. It's got 67 and 68 to Mirrabooka bus station, as well as 901 train replacement listed, which does start at Perth Busport over there, but now it stops here as well, right outside Perth Station, so you don't have to get onto the Busport. And this is where they did operate during the Midland Airport line shutdown in March as well. And now they actually put permanent stands saying that here. Then we have stand 2 for the 38 to Cloverdale and 960 to Curtin Uni, which just started come from Perth Busport, as well as 902 to High Wycombe. Nice big shelter here as well. The cat stop used to be located here for like a year while they were constructing this, but now it's not anymore. And then we have stand 3, which is only for the 220, which is so stupid because it's so scarce. It's like hourly on weekdays, and on Sundays it's every 2 hours. 5 services a day come to this stand on a Sunday, which is today. That's so stupid. And it's an over hour long service to Armadale Station, which will basically act as a train replacement service as well during the big shutdown. But it does have this label as well, train replacement bus stop, because obviously there's going to be more than just 2 train replacement buses at a time when there's a closure. So they can just fill up all the stands down here with no issues. And you can see the date in there, 6th of August as well. All of this is brand new. So that's that stand. Then we have stand 4 here, which is listed as the 907. So the 3 train replacement buses that do go down in this direction are all listed here, but it's still closed off, and that's nothing, just for train replacement, but obviously it will be an overflow stand for then. Now on the map, if you look at like the map of these stands, it actually shows all train replacement routes here, also 904, 909, 906, but I think that's an error, because why would they come up here just to do a U-turn to go back down their respective lines? That's probably not going to happen. Then over here we have the entrance to the Australind platform 3 at Perth Station. You can go straight in there, access services to Bunbury, which is right here. So this used to be open when they were constructing this, only up to here with a fence here, just so you could get in there. You can also access Perth Station, all the platforms up that stairwell, but then you can keep going along here. And you come out to the main Perth Station forecourt, which was renovated like 2022, 2023 just now. Makes it look a bit more modern. Now here's actually an incorrect map. Why is this still here? They still have red and yellow cats shown on this side of the Wellington Street bus stand, but they still have the old blue cat stop on Horseshoe Bridge and at Perth Underground. And here, this is all wrong. This hasn't existed for like 2 years. What the hell? How have they still not replaced this? That is so bad. Unbelievable. And obviously Forest Place right there and the big cactus statue. And this is a pedestrian dedicated crossing to go across. So we'll do that now. It's got cool sensors so you don't even have to touch it. You just go ping, and then it goes green. That instantly, nah, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's sort of like that. But that was just because someone already pressed it. Now if we cross on this side, over here we have stands 10 and 11, the highest numbered stands. There used to just be one here for all the routes. Now they've split it up, effective today. So these are the ones to Elizabeth Quay from stand 10. And then from stand 11, we have the ones to Perth Passport, as well as 960, which goes through Perth Passport and continues to Mirrabooka bus station from over here. But there's no shelter for this one. And this is also where train replacement bus routes from the east terminate, or at least stop whenever there's a disruption. So that's these stands here, but this bench has been here for ages. This pole always used to be here. It just wasn't numbered stand 10. And it got very busy. Now they split it up into two, so that's good. So that's that. And then we also have two more stands on this side, on the other side of the traffic light, stands 9 and 8, which are just for the cats, which are actually numbered 2 different cat IDs, which is so weird, because like in Elizabeth Quay bus station, there's 3 or 4 actually, 4 stands for the cat, but they're all just numbered cat ID 1. But here there's only 2, but they actually have different numbers. With stand 9 for the yellow cat being the highest numbered cat ID currently in the network, 145, because it's the newest stop. There's a cat on the other side as well right now. But yeah, so we have both the red and yellow cat stopping outside Perth Station. Yellow cat can take you to Placebrook in East Perth or down to West Perth. Red cat similar, but just more on the streets like Hay and Murray. So here it is, 145 28820 is the bus stop number. You can see that's the cat diagram there. And then straight down here, you can see you have 145 and then 58, the regular cat ID number for stand 8 here for the red cat. And this is a way lower stop number, 12924, because it was here for ages. So that's that one. Now we'll cross the road again, and then here we have the, oh damn, I just jaywalked behind a police car. Here we have the main stands, which have always been here and have been very busy. We have stand 5 for both the red and yellow cats in that direction, and then we have stand 6 over here for all the other routes towards like Morley and stuff and the Guildford Road services. However, the services from Perth Passport used to not stop at these stands because they come in from the middle of that intersection over there, and then they're on the rightmost lane, so they couldn't stop here. But now that they've built the new stands down there, they can stop just at the later stands. Sometimes drivers would like drive across all the lanes trying to stop here, even though they're not meant to. But now that won't happen anymore, because you can see the bus only lane in the middle where the buses come out from Perth Passport. Also here's the Australian train replacement bus stop, which will be used a lot now with the shutdown, which will also impact the Australian for the whole 18 months. So then this is Wellington and William Street, one of the main intersections in Perth. The Perth Passport entrance is right down the middle, and here's the Horseshoe Bridge. And yeah, so until 2014 we had the Wellington Street actual bus station, not the bus stand, located here as well where Perth Passport is now. And then it closed, replaced by Rose Street temporarily until the new Perth Passport opened in 2016. Not to be confused with the Wellington Street bus stands, which now exist outside here, which I just showed you in Wellington Street, also now numbered 1 to 11 as if they were a bus station from today. Before then they were still there, but not this many of them, and they weren't numbered. But yeah, now we have Wellington Street bus stands, and then right over there is Perth Passport, right next to it. But in such a central area you do need lots of services, lots of stands. Here's a Guildford Road service coming now, 3383, a very, very brand new bus. Anyway, we're just going to walk up the Horseshoe Bridge and I'll show you the stands from above and the view of the Perth train station that you can get from here. And then we'll just do the bus spotting. How long has this been? Like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's good. 10 minutes of this, 10 minutes of bus spotting. That's good. So there you go. You can see down there all the stands, which you can access from both Perth Underground and Perth train station. It's basically like the bus interchange for Perth Station, even though wait, no, it's not marked as one on the new train maps. It used to be marked as a bus interchange, but it isn't anymore. And yeah, you can also access the Blue Cat over from Beaufort Street, although the Blue Cat used to come here on Horseshoe Bridge with stop number 13. Right here, you can still see the old yellow paint where the bus would pull in here, but it's such a random stop because you can't even go anywhere from here. But that was removed in like 2021. I did film the last day of that, and I will link you to that video. But that's it. And then you walk across here and you can see Perth train station down below. Today there's a stadium event, so we have lots of stadium services. Also Fremantle AS plus S, because there's also a showgrounds event. So both special event stations are being utilized, and it says Fremantle AS plus S. So random. Down there. And platforms 8 and 9. But there is a staircase on this side, so you can get over to Rose Street here. And then Yegan Square is right there. And yeah, that's it. Watched it all now. Yep, let's go down and spot some buses now. This is not a train video. Okay, so we're going to start the bus spotting here, which I actually already filmed some clips here at Wellington William intersection in Perth bus spot video, but we'll still watch it from here. So we have TP 2628 doing the Red Cat to Armadale Bridge, and followed by another Red Cat 2667. They're both on the radio as well, probably radioing each other while they're following each other. And 3065 950 to Morley bus station, coming into stand 6, while those ones go to stand 5. I'm not going to caption these videos anymore because it just takes me like over an hour of work just to do that when I could just say it. And this is not really a formal bus station video anymore, it's just my extra bus stand videos, so I don't want to put the effort in of writing the captions. Just listen, you know. I'll write a note in the description about that as well. Though there may have been some videos where I was silent, so I might still have to caption them because I filmed some like ages ago. Anyway, let's keep talking now. Here's now a Red Cat going to West Perth, but then continuing to Armadale Bridge, 2672 from stand 8, Cat ID 56. Also have to rate this place, so I'm going to give it a rating of 4 stars. I think it's very good having 11 stands all spread out now, with all the major services coming through this area stopping here, so you don't have to go to Perth bus spot if you don't want to. Before today I would have rated it 2 stars because it was always congested, there weren't enough stands, some buses couldn't stop here when they came from the bus spot, and the stands weren't numbered. But now that they just changed it, today it's going up to 4 stars, better than William Street over there where it's very congested still, which was our last bus stand video, so very happy about that. So yeah, okay, let's keep watching the buses now. 2667 departing now. Now over here we have TP 2707 on the 38 to Perth passport at stand 11. Now here's one of the extra facts which would usually pop up on the screen. 38 was only rerouted along Wellington Street in with airport line opening October 10th. Because yeah, there's actually only 3 routes which go down the causeway but also down Wellington Street, which are now 229, 60 and 38. But before then it didn't. Here's the 38. This used to be an ex-airport bus as well. As you can see by the holes, just going one stop into the busport now. Now we got 980 here, we just came from stand 6 with the wrong desto. It says Perth Elizabeth Quay, but it's going outbound to Morley, 2395. Extra fact 2. 980 used to be numbered Route 60 and was not a high-frequency service until November 2022. There's TB27 in 2782, Yellow Cat to West Perth. Another extra fact 3. 27XX cat buses are the only cat buses which are full-length B8s, not middies. And these were actually not cat services until recently, when they were taken away from Path Transit to operate cat services. Okay, we have another Yellow Cat here. You can get a great view of it. Just arrived to stand 5, 2623 to Placebrook Station. Here are some services viewed from above. 2621 Red Cat to Armadale Bridge. Well, first to West Perth. And from this side, 48 to Thornlie Bus Station. $9.50 to Queen Elizabeth II Medical Centre. Now $9.50 is normally fully articulated almost all the time on weekdays. $27.65. But as you can see, $27.65, it is a rigid. On Sundays, the only time it's a rigid, and Saturdays. Stand 10 here. You can see the top of the bus, pretty cool. And 950 is the busiest route on the network and the most frequent. Here's 48, 2785, and then followed by 950 also to Thornlie, 2745. Both from stand 6 over there. And they will both turn left onto Beaufort Street Bridge now. There goes that. And here's another 950 now operating, as I said, to Queen Elizabeth II. Now over there you can see a 960 on the right side of the road to Curtin University Bus Station. Now that one just came out of the bus board, and as you can see, it's on the right, so it wouldn't be able to stop over there. But now it crosses over on this side and now stops at the newsstands over there. Here it comes, this is 2370. And we have another 950 already to Queen Elizabeth II, 3369, very new bus. Stand 10. Followed by Yellow Cat to West Perth, 2632. That one's going from stand 9. But actually, stand 7 doesn't even exist, does it? It's actually the Austrian train replacement, but it doesn't have the number. Wow, that's a good view. Look at that. You know what, that's so weird. The camera can pick up those fans spinning. If I look on my phone, I can see all the fans spinning, but in real life I can't, because they're actually so fast, my eyes can't pick it up, but the camera can. So strange. Here's a Red Cat again to Armadale Bridge, 26:22. So pretty bad filming on a Sunday because we don't get a lot of variety. We get a lot of cats, but anyway, this video is already like 20 minutes now, so I'm going to be ending it already. Sorry, I know you didn't see any 220 or 67 or anything. That's okay. There'll probably be a lot more videos here with the upcoming Armadale Line Shutdown, which is going to be chaos here in Wellington Street. This is the last bus we'll see, 2764, coming off from Beaufort Street Bridge here. Here we go, that's the 55 to Elizabeth Quay, gonna stop at stand 10. Around the bend. And then we also have two 980s in a row, 3377 and 2744.